Hello guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever part of the world you're watching from. Today's video is going to be a different video unlike, excuse me please, I'm having a sore throat somehow and it's hurting me. Today's video is going to be a different video from the rest of the videos. Today I just want to tell you guys how my week went trading this week, how trading this week went for me, and what I did right and what I did wrong that made me this week be this week was a very profitable week for me. From Monday to Friday was a very profitable week. All right, so I'm just going to go through some trades I took. I called out some trades here actually. I can't really recall, but I remember the last one I called was GJ on my proper account. That's the last one I called on GJ. So I'm just going to go through how the trade went. I believe you guys have probably watched how the trade went. So first of all, like, subscribe, and comment to this my connect comment to my channel, most especially the comment. I want to know how you guys what you guys like about the video and what you guys want me to make video on next. All right, so here is the GJ trade I called. You can see it went straight to TP, exactly as I called it out. It just went straight to TP. I called it out. What day was this? Was on Thursday. Yeah, that was day for yesterday. I called it out for a sell. I took my entry just exactly how I put it here. That's how I took my entry. My stop was above here, and my take profit was here. And I told you guys why I placed the trade. It was instinct one, and also one was instinct and also strategy based setup. So yeah, that is it, guys. So I'm not going to really talk about. And this is also another trade I took on Friday, but I was hit at break even. It still went back to TP. And why I took the trade was break of this Asian high. We tested it. I kept my stop below here, and next we saw a push to the upside. All right, I went out of the trade because it hit my break even actually. So yeah, that was it, guys. So what I just want to talk about today's video is this week, how much I made this week, and I got myself some nice things, petty things, but I just want to show you guys how it was Forex money that got me this thing. Not as if it's money I got from someone else. It was Forex money that helped me get these things in just in a week. Just this week. In fact, it's not like the week, like the whole week. It's actually 3 trading days: Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Am I right? Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Yes, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So money I made, and I was able to get myself some things I wanted to get myself, but not that I didn't just plan to get it this week. I was planning I was going to get it later, but I just money get Forex getting money. I was like, why not just go get these things right now instead of later? Later, not because not the money's not there, but just because I just wanted to do it later. But this is how you get the money you want to do later, maybe based on you have other things to probably do, but because you just see like you just some money today, like I might just go do this thing like now. So yeah, that was just the case. So I'm just going to show you guys the things I got for myself from Forex money. All right, so this week I just made that this was only 3 trading days. Not I see the whole just 3 trading days. I was able to get myself these first of all, this power bank. Right, these are petty things, but it always starts small. That's the truth. It always starts small. It always starts from small things. All right, those big traders, they always start from getting themselves being able to. Some of them they were able to see bread to eat. They were able to buy bread to eat. So I was able to get myself this power bank, which cost about 33,000 naira, and that is about $15-16. So it was about 33,000 naira. I was able to get myself this power bank, and I was able to buy an application out, and there was an application I wanted to buy, and the application cost $10. I was able to get the application. It was going to help me in doing I'm trying to get into editing kind of stuff and AI. So it's both an AI and editing app, and it cost 10. Let me share it to you guys. The subscription, this DaVinci Resolve, it has the paid version. It was the paid version. This app here. All right, you can see my mouse cursor hovering around it. All right, so that app right there, I was able to pay for it $10. That was about it was about 18,000 naira. That was about 18,000 naira. So I was able to get myself the app. I was able to buy this power bank for myself, and most important thing is I was able to get myself this book. I've been wanting to buy this book. This book cost me see it here, the price 5,500, but I paid 6,500 for it because they told me they were going to waive it for me, so I should pay extra 1,000 naira. That way it is they will bring it for me, so I paid 1,000 naira extra, so it was 6,500. I know some people wondering why are you paying 6,500 for a book. For me, books are very important. They help me in my knowledge. All right, because the better you know, if you know better, you do better. This is also a book I've also had, and other books too. Psychology of Money, Trading the Zone, Think Big. They're all just in front of me right here. So these books are very important, and this book too is a very wonderful book. The Bible. All right, you guys should read this book. This book has a lot of knowledge in it too. So that's by the way. So yeah, and I was able to get myself this book just from trading this week. So this was a lot of people can do this. All right, a lot of people can do this, and it's always just start small. I said I was going to come here and show you, to you guys. I know very well this is just me. I think this is not the first time I'm buying with forex money, but I saw it. I just thought about what video should I make. I think I should make a video on the things that forex money got me. This week I made $65. Did you reach 60? 63. $63. I made $63 this week. And I got this myself. I got this myself. I got this book. I got the app. That was $10. I was able to pay for little things. Like these are little things, but this how it always starts. It always starts from tiny things. All right. You start first of all, and then from there you'll be able to get yourself the 17 Pro Max, 16 Pro Max, which costs about 1.7 million, 1.6 million. From there you get yourself a car Lambo. From that, so it just starts small. All right. And I'm very much sure that next time I'll come to this channel and I'm going to show you guys larger things, big things that forex money gave me. All right. Because man, this is just the beginning. This is not the first time I'm getting forex money, but I want to make video on this. This is not the first thing forex. This is not the first video. This is not the first thing forex money is giving me, but I just want to make video on it so that to just first and foremost for documentation, and because I'm very sure that I'll come back to this same channel and make another one that's bigger than this. I'm bigger than the one I'm going to make. All right, so it's always just time span. I'm going to be able to do the things and get the things I want to get for myself and for my loved ones and everybody, my family, my mother and everybody, my father, everybody. I'm going to be able to do marvelous things, wonderful things for all of them. So yeah, I'm excited. New Bezos, fucking freaking power bank. The book name is called The Secrets. Secrets, the Power. Secrets, the Power. Wow, what name is crazy. But I was actually advised to read this book by a billionaire. Many billionaires have read the book, many millionaires have read books, and me, I want to be like them. So I really believe that if you copy and paste, if you do as they do, you become like them. All right, because that's why our parents used to tell us to follow the brilliant kids in school. Because the truth is that if you follow them, you will likely become like them. It's not as if that you become like them instantly, but you're likely to become brilliant if you're working with brilliant people, and you're likely to be foolish if you're working with foolish people. So that's why our parents used to tell us to follow the brilliant kids and not follow the dumb kids, because we are likely to also be dumb. And me, Sam, I experienced that in my secondary school. The people that made me start doing well in secondary school because I started working with brilliant kids. I started working with them, and they when they're reading, you follow them and read. You just because you want to go and play with your friends, but your friends are reading, so therefore you just likely be with them and read. So that's just it's just the trick about it. Same thing with business, same thing with other kind of friendship. All right, you will likely become what your friends are like. So at the same time, I think if you behave like the billionaires, if you do as they do from morning to night, you will likely become like them. And a lot of them read books, and that's one of the things. A lot of them used to read books. All of them consume knowledge a lot. So this book, it was I don't know, the book is about is I think I've scoured through the book, and from what I've heard, and also I believe it's true, is the book closest to the Bible, like just talking about what the Bible have already said about. So that's why I told you the ultimate book is the Bible actually to read. Well, that's by the way, what I was talking about, I just want to show you guys what I got just this week. All right, it's not about other weeks, it's just this week, which is some like these people's salary. There are people that are paying 30K, there are people that are paying 30K monthly, and I was able to make more than that in a week. So more things is going to come, all right, and it's going to be being able to cater for some things, Like this, I was able to get myself this power bank. I was able to get myself the book. It cost 6,500, and add $10. And these things I believe are very important to me, and I believe very well that I'm going to get orders and kind of things. A lot of you people that maybe people that watch the video will be like, "Hey, what is that power bank?" Signal. I'm just trying to say is that Forex, I believe very well in this thing, and this thing is going to really change. It's going to change my life drastically. Like, it's just a matter of time. All right, so let's get into the video about just what. So that's the main thing I'm making this video is just to show you guys what this week I was able to get myself, because I went yesterday and I got all these things yesterday on Friday. I didn't trade. I traded on Friday. Yeah, okay. This was the last trade I took on Friday. JPY for a buy, and it bought, and a buy was hit at break even. So let's get into the video. So we're just gonna do analysis on the trades I took just this week. So I took GJ. I took a trade again on Euro JPY. Okay, no. I didn't take a trade on Euro JPY. I wanted to take a trade on Euro JPY. Yeah, I didn't take a trade anyway. I wanted to. I took a trade on gold. Yeah, this happened this week, right? Yeah, on Wednesday I took a trade on gold, sell both of my profit and my profit and my life account. So yeah, so and I think, guys, I want to show you guys, man, this trading is really going to change. Like, I can trade. I believe very well I can trade. All right, so I want to show you guys my, what is it called? My profit that was in drawdown of 5.66%, and now I'm down. I'm up 3.99% in drawdown. All right, let me just go here and do a quick funded next. All right, so this was the account. I was in a drawdown of 5.66%, and just this week I was able to bring it back to 3.37% from drawdown. Like, bro, that is crazy. It is crazy. It was actually in 2.99%. Then I took a loss on Thursday. Yeah, I took a loss on Thursday. I was in Thursday on Thursday, on Friday, yeah, Thursday or Friday, on Friday. I took a loss on Friday and Thursday or Thursday. I can't really recall. And that's why it came back to 3.37%. I'm still going to get it back to break even. So that's, by the way. Let's get back to the trade I took, and this was on Wednesday. I took a trade on go sell, and this order here is for the profit, and this other one was for the live account. So you could see I'm a trendline guy. I'm alright, trendline guy. In fact, I will change my listing to the trendline trader. I just trade trend lines, mostly trend lines I look at. That's my main thing. I need to see trend lines there. So I'll just get rid of this. Yep. So why I took the trade was, first of all, we could see we're in a downtrend and the markets keep breaking structure to the downside. Following the trend is actually key. Yeah, there's counter trading, but mostly as a beginner, you should be following the trend. So first of all, what we saw was we could see this counter trend, and we could see market break the. Let's go to the 15 minutes. It's kind of clear right there. So yeah. So yeah, this is it. We saw the break of the trend. We saw the break of this trend line. We saw this double top, and all these things are happening in a key level. One is happening at the supply zone, which is also a resistance zone, and also happening in the depth of the trend line. Is on the 4 hour. You're going to see the trend line clearly. In the 4 hour. Yep, you can see the first, second, and this was the third third of the trend line. So you can see it clearly, because in the 1 hour it's seeming like it's not it's a trend break here already, but on the 4 hour you see clearly, because we always look out for zones on the 4 hour, and then we take the entry on the lower time frame. So you can see how on the 4 hour this is just a small move. On the 1 hour this is just a small move, but we capitalize out of it from the lower time frame. So let's get back to the 15-minute time frame, and I'll show you guys why I got into the trade. So we got there, we on the lower time frame, we saw the break of a trend line. This is what we always wait for. Always wait for your internal structure, your confirmation time frame to switch trend before you can enter for the sell. So we had this break of this trend line, and then this retest, and on the 1 hour we could see a candlestick formation that was very, very neat. We love to see this kind of candlestick formation, which is the pin bar. So we saw the pin bar, and then on the 15 minutes we saw the double top, which was very clear that indeed we are heading down. So this was it. So you can see this double top, triple top actually. break, and then it broke again. This other one, it broke this low here, broke again, and then on this we on the retest we got in, and then we had the spike to the downside. On my profit account, this was the profit account. I was risky. I was looking out for 1 is to 2.5. While on my live account, I was looking for 1 is to 2.52. But on my live account, I entered quite early. Like I entered on a very deep retracement to the upside. So I got in, and then I got this move to the downside. And that's when I made $21, just $21 here. And on profit account, I don't just look at the profits. It's just whatever. But definitely it's nothing less than 50, because I used to aim for 50%. I used to aim for $50. I used to use 20 to end to look out for 25 to look out for 50. Sorry. So that was it. And let's get to another trade I took. Monday, Euro USD was on Monday. Wow, this was, you can see it's just trend line. It's just trend line. Trend line. You can see first, second, third of the trend line. I got in. Same thing here. I took this trade actually, but I hit a break even too. Hit my break even, so I'm not going to count this one too. So, but I took this trade actually. I took this trade. You can see first, second, third of the trend line. I assume I don't usually look out for liquidity, but liquidity is a plus, all right, because it's a concept actually that works. I've noted the market usually sweep out liquidities and take liquidities, all right. So you can see the liquidity zone area over here. So market came, did like you want to go down. I wanted to enter here, but why I didn't enter was I just said let me wait for London to open at 8 o'clock. And then I came back, I saw this push to upside. London opens by 8 over here in Nigeria, UTC +1. So upon this move, then I saw this and I did retracement. I hopped in, my stop was here, and it was good 1 is to 2.7 risk to reward, and I got in. It was my live account. I made $16 here. Oh yeah, to 16. This one, same thing. I got out of breaking. You can see same thing, trend line touch. All right, and this is the counter trend, book it, tested it, pushed the downside. So all I just do is trend line. And I missed a trade. It was a trade I missed. This was the one I missed. Why? Was because I was expecting market to come back to this zone. And let me show you guys why I actually anticipated taking this trade. So you can see this trend line out to the upside. Now all these things I was taking here is counter trades. All right, counter trade. That's why you see them. I just take little moves of them. It was counter trading. But I know how I counter trade. It's not advisable, but I know how I do my counter trading. I need to see series up to the downside, and it needs to be a confirmation. And one thing about counter trading is that you don't have to look for those massive moves. Just little ones to you out, little ones to you out, because you're counter trading. But when I knew I was trading with the trend, you can see first touch of the trend line, second touch of the trend line, the third touch is what does the trick, right? The third of the trend line. So this was the third touch of the trend line happening in an area of interest, which is a demand zone, right? This area led to the break of these old structures. All right, so that means there's a lot of money I was sitting down here, there was a lot of entry here, and we know that market will likely respond same thing with that. So I came down to my little time frame, was a 15-minute, to see what I was looking out for. So I saw this double top, this double bottom here, and I wanted a retest of this zone here. This happened around Asian session, so I was not available for this. So I was expecting London, we should see a pullback to allow me zone. Then I'm hopping. I already drew my stop loss and everything. I calculated everything, waiting for it to come to my zone so that I can enter, but it just spiked right up, and that's where we had these massive moves to the upside. All right, another place that I've taken another trade was actually here. I've taken another trade here, but it's already, the day was NA7 Friday, so I didn't want to take it. But on the normal day, I will actually take such trade. I'll just keep my stops below here, and I'll be aiming for 1:2. Quick 1:2. So that was it. So those are the 3 trades I took. Is there another one? Did I take any trade on GBP USD? Okay, yep, I think I took on GBP USD too. Yeah, I like to leave the trades I take. So you can see this one too. Same thing. We are in a downtrend. We were in a downtrend. You can see this is very downtrend. So I believe market was keep going down and down. And so we saw this break of trend line. I assumed there to be liquidity. Let me just put it quickly. I assume there to be liquidity, and let's put it there, liquidity sign. I like to use this sign for my liquidity. Where is it? It does make it look classy for me. So it took out. I don't actually always look out for this. It's a plus if I see this. All right. So we saw market sweep, broke this trend line, we tested it again, and we went for 1:2 risk to reward straight up, and we hit TP. I can't remember how much. I think that was in life. That was a profit account. So that was pretty much, that's all the trades I took this week. This week has been very profitable, guys. Listen, I know people that go to the filling station first. I'm not like saying I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at anyone. But I know people that they work in a filling station. They'll be there for money tonight, and I'll ask them how much are they paying you, and they'll say 18,000 naira a month. Wow, wow. And here I am. I'm very grateful, my guys. I'm telling you, I'm very, very grateful. Like, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Like, and then here I am in a week. Not that this does happen every week. Oh. Some weeks and one is even bad. But I can just show you, tell you the potential. It has the potential, right, to change your life. And I really believe in Forex a lot. I believe in this thing very well. My guys usually will be saying the people that make money from this thing are people that are teaching it. Then Jeffrey, that they make money from you paying them. I'm like, how much do people want to pay you to teach them for you to buy the Lamborghini? How much do people want to pay you to teach them for you to buy McLaren? 300 million, 600 million naira cars. How much do people want to pay you to give you that? See, all those things, I just don't mind those things are caps, all right? Because even though they're paying you for teaching them, how many people want to pay you that you're going to be able to, from that payment, buy a car of 300, 400, 600 million naira? How much do they want to pay? Is it the 200,000 naira paying you monthly that will make you be able to get that? And guys, these things are caps, all right? Forex is real, all right? It pays a lot of people, it changes a lot of people's lives. And besides, do you want to tell me that another thing that makes me always just wonder why this people are thinking like this? So you want to tell me that the whole internet, are you going to YouTube and see how many people have YouTube videos? Or to Facebook and see how many people are trading? So you want to tell me that all those people are all lying? This can't be possible now. All of them can be lying. All of them can be like definitely there'll be fake ones, but it cannot be all of them that are lying that Forex is what to get the money. Some of them are it can be right. There is truth in that. So guys, thank you very much. This is going to be the end of the video. I just want to put this out there, most especially the things I got for myself. Very excited. Very excited. This is the power bank actually. That was a pack. Alright, so thank you very much. Like, subscribe, and comment most especially. And thank you and peace out. Next week is going to be more profitable. The lessons I learned this week actually is be patient. Follow the trend. Be patient. One of them is to be patient, because I was very patient on many of these trades. I was not waiting. I was not just wanting to get in instantly. And stick to your rules. Right, I asked AI one thing. I saw it on the internet actually. So I decided to do that. I asked AI, what is the biggest trader's problem? ChatGPT. And I said discipline. In one word, what is every trader's biggest problem? And AI said in one word. I said in one word, AI said discipline. So I was able to be disciplined with my trades, and that was just what, and follow the trend. Follow the trend. Risk management. One thing I learned is risk management, because of risk management, that's why I was able to bring my account back to, this is a live 5k account, back to 3.737 from 5.66%. I was able to bring it back to 3.7. I'm going to actually get this thing funded. Everything. I've been trading this thing for 51 days. Wow, this is crazy, bro. 51 days. It's crazy. This account has. I'll make a video on this account. So yeah, thank you very much, guys, and peace out. See you.